There's something that happened in my brain. The way I feel when I walk into a room is different, you know? And that to me brings a different energy to everything I do. Like, this didn't change my body, it changed the whole way I look at things. When I look in the mirror now, I want to be happy with what I see. I really do. I want to take that because, you know, society says, like, be okay with yourself, you know, feel good about yourself. But when that's all you can focus on, it's like, and then you have 2 daughters that you can't tell them that they can't be okay with their body image. I do feel bad, and you don't want to say I feel bad because it's like, I'm supposed to feel, you know, it's like I'm supposed to have body empowerment or whatever, and it's like, I just don't want to feel this way anymore. I want to look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I want to have the confidence. There's always something in the back of my head that it's about my body.
Hi, Julie. How are you? Thank you so much for reaching out to TreVita. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking.
My name is Julie Barrett. I'm from Shawnee, Kansas, which is inside of the Kansas City metro area. And I am an esthetician. I've been doing aesthetics for 23 years.
So where are you getting the surgery done?
So I'm going down to Colombia, Cartagena. I found this company, TreVita, and they've taken care of everything.
I'm Dr. Alex Campbell. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon in the United States, board-certified in Colombia. I've been in practice about 15 years as an attending and another 6 years of training. So it's been about 20 years at this point.
I did speak to the doctor, and that was another reassuring thing because he went to a college that my brother went to. You know, it was, then he went out to a very, like, USC. Like, this surgery, like, talking to him, like, his confidence about it felt like authentic and like, yeah, I got you.
We've got a team of 50 people. You know, when we take someone to surgery, like we have tomorrow, that's a combination surgery. It's something that wouldn't be done generally where I trained in the biggest places in Los Angeles because it'd be too much surgery because it's too much time. When we put 2 surgeons, sometimes 3 surgeons, all of a sudden that operative time goes down. So we can do a lot more surgery in less time. And then we say that gives our patients better results and then a quicker recovery.
It looks like Friday, the 30th, we have availability for a mommy makeover.
That's amazing.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's amazing. So when do I leave? What does that look like? When I started looking into this medical tourism, is it like I call people and it was just like a fast sell, like, you know, give me your money, basically. This has been the easiest process, even trying to even get to go to a surgeon in the States. You have to do months out to even get looked at. With TreVita, they didn't shy away from anything that I asked. Anytime that I couldn't get a hold of them, somebody got back with me and answered my question. They never tried to pretend like they just knew the answer. It's kind of like those days where you go away and you get something done and you look rested when you come back.
100%.
Now that I've done the research and I've understood what's being offered, I think this option I'd go with every time.
You're going to be able to disconnect from everything. So it's a little vacation.
Well, yeah, I have no kids to take care of. Somebody's going to be
Right.
cooking me for food for once. I mean, not for once, but normally I'm the one doing all that. So that's just really exciting to me that I'm going to be taken care of. My girls are like the most beautiful beings in the world to me. And I don't even say that because I'm their mom. I mean, I do because I'm their mom, but anybody that meets them, you know, that talks to them, they're like, God, I love those kids.
Look. Wait.
My hat.
Colombia.
I have a friend that I used to work with, and he is from Colombia. And we were on a business trip in Bali, and he was wearing it, and I kept telling him, I love your hat, I love your hat. And he said, it's yours now. Now I'm kind of excited because I get to wear the hat, so it's going to make me look like I'm part of the culture.
I'm gonna miss you.
I love you, baby.
I love you.
Patients are coming to Colombia, I think, for a number of reasons. Number one, it's reputation in plastic surgery. Number two, they're coming because they get much better value. You know, we can offer really a lot more service, you know, a lot better value for patients. And then what's happened over time is I think the product has become superior in a lot of ways.
Middle brown, middle high, the same color, very high. Here is the first one.
When you walk up to the building, I mean, it's one of those things that you walk in and you know, straining your neck to look all the way up to the building. You take one elevator to the 12th floor and you walk out, and then there's this really nice infinity pool that overlooks the beach. I get on another elevator. I see him push the button to the 27th floor, and I didn't quite grasp until you get in there and you look at the view. You walk out there and you realize how high you are, and you can see the beach, you know, you're right there. Like literally, if you walked out the front door of my building and across the street, you're on the beach.
My name is Carolina Restrepo. I'm a plastic surgeon. Did all my training, and I was born in Bogota. I went to a mission, an international mission in Egypt, where I met Dr. Campbell. And after that, we fell in love, and then we decided to go together to India.
After we met, we moved to India together when we graduated our residencies. And we started what became one of the largest centers in the world in Guwahati, called the Guwahati Comprehensive Cleft Care Center. And you know, we started that from zero, and to date they've treated more than 25,000 kids free of cost. So that's very near and dear to us. We spent a lot of time and thought on that.
We were there for 1 year and a half, and then we came here to Cartagena to get married, and we stayed.
That gave also motivation to develop our, you know, our commercial side or the aesthetic side of things.
When you walk in, you're part of the family. And maybe it's because they are married. The whole team is like a family atmosphere.
What I can offer here, I would say, is at least as good, if not better, than what I would be offering if I'm sitting in the middle of Los Angeles or Miami or another market. Reason is, I have all the same materials, the sutures and the drugs and the implants, and all of that's the same brand, same everything. I think my staff is as good as they come, so I'd put my team against, you know, anyone else, so to speak. It's at that level. And our facilities are state of the art. They're brand new. This is a place that we made for us, for our patients. So you've got 2 state-of-the-art operating rooms. You've got all the sterilization and the recovery and the, you know, kind of luxurious way that we've done things. And so I think quality-wise, we're at least as good as anywhere else I've seen.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Welcome.
you.
Pleasure
Thank
having
you.
So, we had spoken about basically a full mommy makeover, right? And so the plan is that we'll do a combination sort of breast and body and liposuction, then kind of get everything top to bottom.
Perfect.
Right? Okay. Why don't we start? Because we really help people take care of problems. It's not just a vanity, helping someone look prettier, look like their filter on Snapchat or these sorts of things. What we end up with is just a nice, lean, smooth hourglass shape, flat stomach in the front, and kind of a 360.
Amazing.
Really, we're in the business of taking care of problems. You know, so if a woman comes and her body's been stretched out by pregnancy, and we can help her with that so she feels more confident, looks better, feels better, you know, that's a big life add. And then almost by default, it looks natural because it's not like a camouflage, you know, sort of scenario. What we're doing is restoring anatomy to reset it. So we take you and just get you looking 15 years younger. Yeah.
Okay. I think we need to
It's a
do
good
this.
sale, isn't it?
Yeah, my God.
Carefully. Now you're going to hang around here. You know,
Okay,
you're like,
yeah.
These are the prescriptions. The nurses will give you the medications. We'll just take you through everything to do at home.
Okay.
And then that'll set you up for that. So you are
I got it
ready. All right. That is for you.
Thank you.
This is a map, so you go do some fun things while you're here as well.
Love
Hopefully
it.
that Cartagena is wonderful. And they'll take you through the rest of the steps. We'll see you first thing tomorrow, and then you will do a great job.
I love it. Thank you.
Very good.
I don't feel like I missed out on any of the Cartagena experience. I mean, it's a very cool city, and there's so much to see. There's so much history in Cartagena in itself, which was, you know, so fun to walk around the cities and learn so much about the culture. I did do a tour, and TreVita can set up this awesome tour with, the tour guide is exceptional.
This is one of the most beautiful cities in Colombia. We welcome all of you with open arms to see the most spectacular places in this city.
I just enjoyed him, like I want to be friends with him afterwards, but he loves his city so much.
This is the biggest fortress ever built in America. And the most impressive thing about this is the technique they used to build the fortress up 500 years ago.
Right.
With no modern equipment, no high technology.
And he knows so much about the history. And when you're walking down the streets with this, you know, in the wherever you are, it's like everybody was so happy you were there to experience they're very proud of their city. You feel like you're his family afterwards, you know, so that the whole experience was top notch. I mean, it was like, it's almost like they didn't leave any stone unturned. Like, we're gonna give you the best experience, not just from your surgery, from your accommodations, but how you see the city and who you meet and what you experience.
A little bit nervous.
A little bit nervous, a little bit excited, a lot bit excited.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Morning. Good morning. How are you today? Very good.
Up early this morning?
Yes, very well.
Yeah.
Every patient has a different story. And seeing that this procedure has a positive effect gives a great sense of satisfaction and really is a motivation to continue doing it with excellence and give more and more.
We operate in teams, which hardly ever happens at home, probably because you have to split the money if you operate with another surgeon. You know, I always say I operate with my wife, so she gets it either way, you know, so, I mean, that's the joke. But in reality, we have a big motivation to operate in teams, and that's a deal, that is a game changer for patients because they can get much more done with a much better safety profile.
I had 3 plastic surgeons working on me at the same time. Highly trained plastic surgeons taking an approach. So I was not under anesthesia for an extremely long period of time. They come in a team approach, so they're working together, but they're also kind of doing what they do best.
Having the support and the help and the patients being focused on themselves, that helps and speed the recovery process.
It's not like you're a patient, it's like you're now part of the group, you're part of our team.
The recovery experience is the other big value add here because, you know, at home in Los Angeles where I trained, in Beverly Hills, all the big places, you have surgery, patient comes to the back afterwards, you go and take him to the car, husband or whomever gets their prescriptions and everything and takes them home, and they have a number to call if there's an issue.
Having the peace of mind that like somebody's taking care of everything and you just have to focus on yourself.
And then they've got this huge army of people supporting them afterwards. So private nurse takes them home and spends the night the first night. Nurses come every day. Estheticians come every day and do massage therapy. We've got employees, women that are in the apartments, the recovery suites, and they cook and clean and take care of everything.
The little touches, like right before I'm going into surgery, Dr. Carolina comes in and, you know, she just held my hand as I'm going under anesthesia and just kind of adds that nurturing touch to it.
Patients are being cared, being supported, and they are like in a mental retreat at the same time that they are recovering.
So if we can take care of all that stuff in your day and the patients can just focus on kind of recovering, getting better, walking, doing all of those things for health, they bounce back much better. We are here post-op day 10 after Julie's combination kind of face, breast, body procedure. She looks awesome. How do you feel?
Amazing. I feel great.
So 10 days after surgery, did you think you'd feel like this? You think worse, better?
No, I thought I'd feel terrible, and that's where my anxiety came in about the whole thing. But from the surgery to the staff to the, getting moving and understanding the whole surgery and just the whole experience in a beautiful city kind of helped.
So what have you been doing the past few days?
Touring the city down in Old Town, kind of over by the recovery suites.
So out, walking around,
Absolutely.
going to shops, going out to eat, all that stuff. So 10 days after combination procedure with efficient surgery and pouring on post-operative care, here's what we get. This is what we expect, but we're impressed every time and most excited to see where things will go, because you look great. Things are just going to get better and better.
Absolutely, I'm excited. I don't want to impress people with the way I look. I want to, impress upon them that it's a life-changing, I feel like I'm I'm the same person, but I'm the best version of myself now. And that was something I was telling myself before, but until you get to the other side of it, you don't know what you don't know, and it's the truth. It's I am the best version of myself. And, I get to bring that forward to my daughters, and I'm now realizing that taking care of myself is making sure I bring the best version of Julie forward to everybody around me.